Reyes del Rock presenta a Eric Martin.
Perfecto. Eric, bienvenido aquí a tu espacio Reyes del Rock. Este espacio en donde eres bien acogido por el público azteca.
Well, welcome to your space here at Reyes del Rock, or Kings of Rock, where you are basically welcomed by all your Mexican and Aztec audience.
And how do I feel about that? I feel pretty damn good about it. I'm so happy to be here in Mexico. Look, I'm just happy to get off the couch. You know, I've been sitting on the couch as an entertainer for 2 years, playing acoustic music and talking to myself in the mirror. So I'm so happy to get out of California. And, but I've been looking forward to play Mexico for so long. I don't know why I couldn't get here sooner, but I'm here now and I don't want to leave.
Bueno, ¿y cómo me siento con eso? Me siento genial. Estoy feliz de estar aquí, ya quería venir. Estoy feliz de poder salir del sillón en el que estuve 2 años tocando música acústica y hablando conmigo mismo en el espejo. Estoy feliz de estar fuera de California. Tenía muchas ganas de venir desde hace mucho, no sé por qué no había podido, y ahora ya no quiero irme.
Pues puedes quedar aquí en México, que esa es tu casa.
Well, you can stay here in Mexico. Feel yourself at home.
This hotel is beautiful, but like the internet connection is not too good, so I might have to move. No. I look, so far so good. Yesterday I had the cool day. I my agent, babysitter / promoter / one of my best friends, Pablo Melos, and we were walking around the city in Monterey, and we stumble upon this group. They're like 7 guys all dressed in black with gold badges and cowboy hats. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is cool. Then we should do like a photo session thing. Like I was just thinking about taking a picture with this, what I thought was like a country Mexican, group. And I'm standing in line to take a picture with these guys. There's about 50 to 75 people around. And it turns out they're called Patrol 81. And while I'm taking the picture, Pablo goes, they have 20 million followers. And I'm like, in the picture like this. It was, look, so yesterday was like, and I'm sure today was going to be the same way. I feel like I'm walking on a pave of gold. It's just so good to be playing music and flying somewhere out of California. It feels great.
Bueno, ayer el hotel está hermoso, pero la conexión de internet aquí no es muy buena, o sea que tal vez tenga que mudarme. Todo esto ha sido muy, muy, muy bueno. El día de ayer fue un día muy, muy, muy bueno. Mi agente, promotor, niñera, mejor amigo, Pablo Melos, y yo estuvimos caminando por la ciudad y nos encontramos a un grupo de 7 personas. Estaban vestidos de negro, con insignias doradas y sombreros como de vaquero. Dije, eso está bastante cool. Y dije, me gustaría tomarme una foto con ellos. Creo que estaban en alguna especie de sesión. No sé si eran alguna especie de grupo regional o algún grupo de country o algo así. Y estaba yo en fila para tomarme foto con ellos. Había como unas 50, 70 personas. Y me dice Pablo, es un grupo que se llama Patrulla 81 y tienen alrededor de 20 millones de seguidores. Y salí así en la foto por eso. Ayer fue un día muy, muy bueno para mí. Cuando estoy aquí, no sé, siento como si estuviera caminando sobre un pavimento de oro. Me siento bien con la música y poder estar viajando y salir de California.
Eric, ¿dónde te sientes mejor? ¿Con Mr.Big o trabajando de una manera independiente, haciendo trabajos de manera acústica?
Well, Eric, where do you feel better? With Mr.Big or doing your acoustic work on your own?
That's a loaded question right there. Look, anything I do in life. I mean, I love singing with Avantasia, which is this rock opera I'm a part of, heavy metal rock opera. I love playing acoustic music because I can play multiple shows because I'm not screaming into the mic. I love that. But my first love is Mr. Big. No question about it. You know, so you can't, do I like playing with Mr. Big or doing acoustic sing? No, I love playing with Mr. Big. I don't know what about the other guys, but for me, my first love is Mr. Big. And look, you know, when I play Mexico City, I have brought an incredible group of musicians. They're from Chile. We got Felipe on drums and the Jackal on bass, and this guy Ignacio Torres, who's just a phenomenal guitar player. And the majority of music that we be playing will be Mr. Big music because these are my babies. They're my children, right? I wrote all these songs. I picked the set, and playing Mr. Big music just sparks me. I'd love it to be Mr. Big, but Mr. Big, you know, we're not touring right now. So I'm going to be doing the music of Mr. Big tonight, rocking out. It's going to be so, I'm really excited about that. But remember, don't ever ask me this question again. It's Mr. Big all the way.
Bueno, esa es una pregunta tramposa. Todo lo que hago en la vida, amo tocar con Avantasia, que es un grupo de ópera rock con heavy metal. Me gusta tocar en acústico porque puedo hacer múltiples eventos y no tengo que estar gritando tanto, puedo cantar un poco más. Pero amo Mr. Big, no hay pregunta y no hay duda. Mi primer amor siempre será Mr. Big. No sé sobre los demás, no sé qué opinan los demás. Pero en mi caso es Mr. Big, siempre es Mr. Big. Cuando estuvimos en la, bueno, ahora que estaremos en la Ciudad de México, voy a estar tocando con unos increíbles músicos chilenos. Tengo a Felipe en la batería, al Chacal en el bajo, a Ignacio Torres en la guitarra, que es un guitarrista increíble. Pero vamos a tocar mucho de la música de Mr. Big. La música de Mr. Big son mis bebés. Yo hice el setlist. Amo Mr. Big, aunque no podamos estar tanto de gira últimamente, no hemos salido de gira, pero siempre es Mr. Big. Y ya no me hagan esa pregunta de nuevo, es Mr. Big siempre.
Yeah,
Oye,
that's right.
Eric, ¿por qué se sabe que tus inicios fueron primero tocando la batería, pero que de la noche a la mañana decidiste que ya tu historia no era la batería, sino más que nada era cantar? ¿Por qué ese cambio tan rotundo?
Well, Eric, it is well known that you started playing drums, and basically sort of overnight, you decided that you don't want to go drumming anymore and you wanted to start singing. What made you decide this such abruptly?
Yeah. Well, my father was a drummer and he passed it down to me, and I was just okay. I mean, I can play, and, you know, I mean, nowadays I couldn't, I have so much admiration for drummers who have like strong breath control. I couldn't probably finish a whole song. I think what it was I was in a band when I was a little kid, and it was a bass player, guitar player, drummer. That was me. And then we had a singer, and the singer didn't show up for practice. So they put the microphone over to my area, and I sang this song called Get Ready, 'cause here I come. It was by the Temptations, but a band called Rare Earth did it, and the drummer sang. So I tried that, and I was better. And even the band told me, man, no offense, but you're a better singer than you are a drummer. And that was it. Somebody, you know, I used to hate carrying that bass drum up 5 flights of stairs to practice anyway. So I became a singer.
Bueno, les decía, mi padre era baterista y él me dejó una batería y dije, está bien, aprendí, aunque no puedo hacer más de 3 o 4 beats. Eh, no sé cómo, yo creo que tal vez en este momento ya no podría, no sé cómo hacen los bateristas actualmente para controlar así su respiración. Yo creo que yo no podría con una sola canción. Cuando era más joven estaba en una banda, teníamos al bajista, al guitarrista, al baterista, pero el vocalista, el cantante, una vez no se presentó a ensayar, entonces empezamos a tocar una canción que se llama Get Ready. Eh, eh, bueno, Here I Come the Temptations. La tocó una banda que se llamaba Rare Air, en donde el baterista cantaba. Y yo lo intenté con este ritmo de Get Ready, Here I Come the Temptations. Y la gente de la banda me dijo, no me lo tomes a mal, pero eres mejor cantante que baterista. Y de por sí no me gustaba tener que estar cargando la batería por 5 pisos para llegar a los ensayos. Entonces decidí que mejor ya no y me dediqué a cantar.
You guys are going to have to speak up because I'm talking on my manager, agent, promoter, babysitter's cell phone. So it's going to be difficult for me to hear you. I don't know if you know, I'm a hard rock and roll singer and it's loud where I come from. So I can't hear too well.
Bueno,
Creo que vamos a tener que hablar un poco fuerte porque estoy usando el teléfono de mi agente, manager, representante, niñera. No sé si saben un poco, pero yo vengo del hard rock y todo se debe oír muy fuerte.
Eric, quisiera que nos platicaras qué es lo que va a observar la gente en la Ciudad de México en esta gira que estás por realizar. Me parece que escuché que tu set list está compuesto por 22 canciones, pero quisiera que tú nos lo dijeras, qué es lo que qué es lo que la gente va a ver aquí en la Ciudad de México y qué es lo que va a esperar de ti.
I would like to ask you about the upcoming show here in Mexico City. What is people going to see? Where they're going to watch? I mean, I think that your set list is about 22 songs, but I would like to ask you, what can people expect? What they are going to see?
I decided right now, because of you, that I'm going to play the whole side of the Dark Side of the Moon album by Pink Floyd. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, no, I'm not going to do that. I picked about 10 or 12 songs, maybe 15. And then the band that I play with, they're from Chile. They pick the rest of the songs. They pick the ones that, because they're fans, you know? And in the end, you know, I could, you know what I mean, pick the material with, you know, it'd be from pretty much every album.
Before getting into that, you were breaking up a little bit and we were not able to hear the entire message. So let me just confirm with you to see if I got it correctly. You said that you picked between 10, 12, maybe 15 songs from the set list, and your band picked the rest, considering that they're fans, but that you will be basically playing from every Mr.Big album. Is that correct?
That is correct. It won't be so much from the Defying Gravity album.
Ok. Comento su respuesta.
Sí, sí.
Primero dice que gracias a lo que le comentaste, acababa de decidir que va a tocar el disco completo de Dark Side of the Moon de Pink Floyd. Él,
No.
evidentemente es una broma y nos dice que él eligió entre 10 a 12, tal vez 15 canciones del setlist, pero el resto de su banda va a tocar el resto. Bueno, eligió el resto de las canciones, considerando que ellos también son fans de Mr.Big, aunque aclara que va a estar tocando de prácticamente todos los álbums, excepto del Defying Gravity.
All right, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's
Hello.
getting a little better.
Dile que no se preocupe, que esto
I
pasa hasta en las mejores familias.
But don't you worry about this. This happens on even in the best of families.
Go ahead.
Eric, durante toda esta vida, durante todo este tiempo, hay gente que te ha seguido, en donde con tu música ha logrado alcanzar muchas cosas. A través de tu música ha sido parte del soundtrack de la vida de cada persona. Pero ha habido gente, como en el caso de nuestro intérprete, que el cual no quería que lo dijéramos, pero aquí ya me estoy atreviendo, a través de uno de tus temas, logró conquistar a su chica, el tema de I Love the Way You Love Me. Entonces, si nos pudieras regalar alguna pequeña acapela, esta canción para recordar cómo el día que cortejó nuestro intérprete a su chica por uno de los temas que tú cantabas.
This is going to be a tricky one for you, Rick, I must admit.
Bring it, dude. Bring it.
Along your time in music, you have, well, your music has changed and being part of a lot of people's lives, and they have become part of their own soundtrack on their lives. There has been a lot of people that have been able to do a lot of things with your music, like in the case of this interpreter, that it's translating this conversation with you. With one of the songs that you performed, which is I Love the Way You Love Me, I was able to propose to my now wife, and I even posted that 6 years ago on your Facebook page, and you replied. And last time, if I may add this, last time you were here in Mexico with Mr.Big, after the concert, you were requested to record a little video on the cell phone to send it to a guy named Armando, who couldn't be there. I don't know if you remember it. The funny thing is that I am that person too. So having this opportunity, and I want to thank Raul for giving me this chance of talking to you and being able to work on this with you. I hope you are glad with the work that I did. But this is not about me. This is all about you. On behalf of myself, my family, and my wife, we would like to thank you so much for what you did. Your song, your version of I Love the Way You Love Me is part of our soundtrack. And here's one of the pictures.
And wow,
from our wedding day.
I'm so
and
touched.
Actually, I don't know if you will be able to see it, but there is a Spotify code on this picture that you can scan, and that will lead you to the song. But anyway, going back to the main thing.
Let me respond. Let me respond to that. Hey, I'm so touched by that. That makes me feel so good. People come up to me a lot and say, to be with you, was a married thing, got married to that. I love the way you love me. I don't get that a lot. Just take my heart, couple breakups. I got me through breakups, but that makes me feel so good. I thank you for saying that. Wow, that's so beautiful. I'm glad. Hey,
Oh my.
yeah, man. That's the power of music, man. I love it. I'm glad
Yeah.
I could do that. I'm glad I could be a little part of your beautiful life and ceremony and celebration. That makes me feel so
Actually,
good.
that was actually our first song that we danced as a married couple as well. So, the amazing part, you did it. You did the amazing thing, and as a person, as a fan, also as a musician that I am as well, I really loved it, and thank you so much for that. I don't want to intrude. This is about you. I'm not the star of this interview.
No, dude. Right now you are, and that's and it's a beautiful thing. Don't worry. Hey, pull yourself together, man. You got work to do. Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Would it be possible for you to sing a little bit of I Love the Way You Love Me, so I can show it to my wife?
I don't have a guitar. I love the way you love me, strong and wild. So what is it? So complete.
Slow and easy.
I can't remember. Yeah, now you put me on the spot, man. Should I can't sing.
Yeah, this is going to be edited. This is going to be edited, so we can have a take two.
So completely. I don't know. That's about as far as I can do. I like the part where he goes, I love the way your 2 hour bath. Wow, 2 hours in a bathtub.
Yeah.
I love the way you take your 2 hour bath, but I don't love the way you look after the 2 hour bath because you look like a prune. I don't know. I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, well, that is going to be sent to my wife, Laura.
Laura.
She also wanted to thank you.
What? Tell me your name.
Armando.
Armando. So Laura, this is Eric Martin. I love the way you love Armando.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
All right.
much. Thank you from
All
the
right,
bottom
let's
of
get
my
back
heart.
to it.
Thank you.
Pull yourself together. Come on, you wipe those tears
Yeah.
away, you silly man.
Yeah.
Algo que nos
Bueno.
quieras reseñar, Armando, para el público que...
Bueno, primero que todo, gracias, Raúl, por darme esto. Es una excelente sorpresa. Te lo agradezco mucho, Eric. Impresionantemente atento. Me encanta un poco de la canción para la gente que no lo... Bueno, evidentemente nadie lo sabe, pero esa versión de I Love the Way You Love Me de Eric Martin, yo la usé para pedirle matrimonio a mi hoy esposa y nos ha acompañado desde los inicios de nuestra relación y nuestra familia, y tener esta oportunidad de que Eric nos cante un poco y le dedique un mensaje a mi esposa es impresionante. Yo no quiero robar el centro de la atención, sé que esto es sobre Eric, pero te agradezco muchísimo, Raúl, de verdad, en nombre mío y de mi esposa, te agradecemos mucho, en nombre mío, de mi esposa, de mi hija, te agradecemos muchísimo.
Eric, entrando otra vez, ¿por qué dices que en esta sesión acústica vas a tocar canciones tal cual como las compusiste, ya que con Mr.Big las canciones fueron trabajadas, pero que ahora las vas a poder interpretar tal cual como tú las compusiste? ¿Por qué esa limitante con Mr.Big, no? ¿Y por qué aquí sí las vas a cantar tal cual como las compusiste?
Well, going back, you said that on this show, on this acoustic show, you will be playing your songs, the songs that you wrote. Yeah.
Can I interject something?
Sure.
So this show will be a Mr. Big show, and then I'll also play acoustic in this show as well by myself. I'm just letting you know that. But the question you're asking right now is when I did acoustic shows in the past?
No. Well, the main question is, you said that some of the songs that you will be playing acoustic, you will be playing them as you wrote them. Understanding that with Mr. Big, they were worked and arranged. Why this difference? Was there any sort of limitation, or was it something different from the way that you recorded them with Mr. Big as of how you are going to play them acoustically?
Yeah, now I get it. I'm going to be playing like, okay, so when I play the electric stuff, it's pretty close to the Mr. Big style but it's kind of loose. But acoustic wise, it's my interpretation. It's the way I wrote the songs. I mean, it's really, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. My style is a little bit more soulful and kind of country rock-ish, but like country rock, like maybe like Black Crowes. You know what I mean? Like kind of I wish I could explain it.
That kind of feeling.
Yeah, it's that kind of feeling. It's soulful rock on acoustic.
Okay.
I mean, when I play acoustic, I call it box rock, but it's like, when you hear Elvis Presley, you know, when he used to do the big electrical sound. And then when you'd see him on the early television shows doing, that's all right, mama. Any way you choose, and that's all right. It has this sort of country soul thing to it. That's what I do when I play acoustic. And it's more of like a songwriter's thing, you know. There's not a lot of solos. Sorry, you know. Anyway.
Bueno, se nos acaba el tiempo. Bueno, la cuestión con Mr. Big, cuando es en eléctrico se toca de alguna manera, pero en acústico la toco más a como yo la escribí. Es un poco difícil de explicar, ya que mi estilo es más enfocado, es más soul, más country, más rock estilo Black Crowes. Es ese tipo de feeling. Yo lo llamo box rock, tocando en acústico. Es como Elvis Presley en su sesión eléctrica o cuando lo escuchas en las primeras grabaciones en televisión. Es algo un poco más como lo llega a ser un cantautor, más en un estilo country, soul, ese estilo aproximado.
Ok, pues mira, como vemos que tenemos el tiempo muy apretado, quisiera que pues tenemos poco tiempo, que te despidieras de nuestro público Reyes del Rock, y agradecemos profundamente que nos hayas dado esta entrevista con sus dificultades, pero te queremos agradecer esto, Eric.
Hey everyone, this is Eric Martin from the band Mr.Big, you know, the handsome one that stands between Billy Sheehan, Paul Gilbert, and the spirit of Pat Torpey. The handsome short one, that's me. You've been listening to me and my music on Reyes del Rock.
Reyes del Rock presentó